All right, real quick, guys. Let's see if we can keep this under 7 minutes. So, how did I end up cooking outdoors for 12 people in 100-degree weather? Well, most of y'all know I told y'all how I used to work for Bonnie Springs Ranch, and my job was to pick people up from hotels in the van, take them out to do horseback riding, and to eat breakfast, and then they would visit, the petting zoo at Bonnie Springs. They walk around for a while. By the way, Howard Hughes, one of the homes he used to stay at was on that property in Bonnie Springs Ranch. Most likely I know for sure they tore that down. Y'all don't know who Howard Hughes is. Got some homework to do. But anyway, so that was my job. And when I took him out to Bonnie Springs Ranch, when I dropped him off, y'all know I was able to kind of just lounge around, do my own thing. Sometimes I'd go in town to Summerlin, go eat at the buffet, come back, escort the people to the zoo, and then take them home. So when Bonnie Springs Ranch closed, all of a sudden I started doing the job of 3 people. But I didn't mind though. Anything, let me tell y'all something. When it comes to jobs, anything that I can do that just don't involve me having to work with other people, wonderful. Because if you put somebody like me working with other people, I don't care what profession it is, I have to work alone. Pretty sure a lot of y'all can agree with me, because it's not the job that's stressful, it's the people you're around. You find, like, I got a job to do, and it's like, am I a babysitter, or am I supposed to do my job? Which one is it? Dealing with people's personalities and all that type of stuff on the job, that's not productive with it when it comes to an individual like me. So I end up doing, when Bonnie Springs Ranch closed, the guy I was working for ended up renting another renting out another land that was 45 miles away from Area 51, out there in Mesquite, Nevada. Or is it about 100 miles from Area 51? All right. So when we switched up, of course, I was worried about how it was going to be and stuff. I knew it wasn't going to be like Bonnie Springs, but we had to make the best of it. And I had been with these guys for almost 3 years at this point. So I was just, doing what it takes to keep the ball rolling, because I really like the job. So now when I took people out to the new ranch, there was no Bonnie Springs. It was just people. As soon as you get there, they getting on the horses. There was nothing really to see too much. It was extremely hot. And now these people didn't have a restaurant to go into like the one they had in Bonnie Springs. Now these people were eating outdoors in 100-degree weather. They had a little a shack, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't air conditioned. It was hot, y'all. So I find myself out there cooking in 100-degree weather. I had shade though, but still, it was 100 degrees, guys. So we're just gonna play a couple of clips of me cooking, and I'll say something about it. What's going on, guys? It's Conscious One coming at you. As you see, I'm out here in the wild. But just cooking up some stuff. I was just telling a friend of mine that how I need to start learning how to cook outdoors for people. They say you should be careful what you wish for, because that's what's going on right now. But no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm glad. Now, y'all see this grill, right? And keep in mind, I couldn't eat nothing on this grill because I have to cook these people pancakes. So I had an iron skillet. I used to bring an iron skillet with me and put the skillet on top of this grill. And then I would cook my own gluten-free pancake mix in that skillet on top of the grill. That's what happens when you have gluten sensitivities. Okay? I enjoy cooking. See, got the pancakes. I'm just waiting for these people to get off their horses. Got the pancakes, got the eggs, fried eggs, scrambled eggs. We even got some vegetarian meat here. And then we got some potatoes, some breakfast potatoes. just waiting for these people to get back.
Now, when I switched over to being a driver and a cook, so now I'm doing like two or three jobs at one time. All right. The reason I was real good at this, guys, was because I was a bartender back in the day, and I was used to taking orders from people, getting the food from, because when you're a bartender, you got to take orders too for food. And I became really skilled at just knowing what people want. So as I'm taking these, and I made a lot of money with this, guys. I used to get tipped real good. Why? Because I did my freaking job, man. I did it right. It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny too, because of course, I was around a lot of white folks, but when I was around black folks, I pick up black people from the hotel. They was just so amazed that I was doing all that I was doing. That's what I get from black people the most, is like shock and awe, because you don't run into characters like me that just has the personality, do their job. You just don't run into people like me, man. So when I used to pick up black folks from the hotel and they used to see what I do, and they were just astonished. Like, I never met some dude like this. Like, this guy's like Superman, like, for real. I take pride in any job I do, guys, no matter what it is. And I am one of those people that I feel like I should be paid more than I'm not supposed to be getting paid what everybody else getting paid. You take a person like me, you put them on a 9-to-5 job, they're gonna dump all the work on me once they figure out you good at what you do, and they're not gonna pay you extra for it. That's usually how it goes. At the same time, you're not gonna be appreciated. They're gonna pretend like you're replaceable, No, I'm not expendable on any job. All right, I'm not expendable, not replaceable at all. You put somebody next to me on a job like this, that person will seem like they're retarded compared to somebody like me. But let me move on. I can get very narcissistic. I take pride in my job, guys. I don't know people that work as hard as me. All right. So you have to find a job you can do where you can put all your work into it and benefit off the work that you do into it. That's the best advice I can give people out there. And there are jobs out there that allow you to do that. Okay, so let's move on. So I was telling you about the gluten-free pancakes I used to fix for myself. So I fixed this food for these people, and then I had a whole separate iron skillet where I would make my own breakfast. So I was very skilled because, if I'm cooking for 12 people, half of them want their eggs a certain way. These, they want over. These people want over medium. Became real skilled at cooking eggs. I love eggs too. But I really enjoyed this job because once I was cooking for them, I was cooking for myself. It didn't feel like I was on a job at all, guys. Even though I was cooking for 12 people, and when they got off their horses and all their food was done, oh, they were so happy. Let's move on.
Yeah, y'all see that? Got those breakfast potatoes. Got the pancakes. This is something I advise all men do is please, guys, learn how to cook. Learn how to cook outdoors for multiple.
I never barbecue on a grill though, guys. That's something I really want to learn to do. I do like cooking. I really do.
People, a lot of you guys out there are talking it up about surviving on YouTube, but can't even cook a meal. Got the bacon, got the sausage on top, got the pan.
You got people out here like that, guys. You got grown people that can't even boil an egg. You actually got people out here like that.
Cakes, got the potatoes, fried eggs, scrambled eggs. Yep. So I'm about to fix this plate up, guys, but yeah, these people, they be hungry when they get off the horses, because horseback riding is actually good exercise. But y'all see, I got a Caesar, the Wrangler out here. He actually built this right here. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what men do. Men build things. I told him, I said, man, you need to teach me how to build this. But yeah, guys, out here.
It was amazing to me how they had already had the setup when Bonnie Springs closed, because I don't know if they built this. Like, the guy knew Bonnie Springs was closing, I think, about 2 months in advance. So when I got out here, I was like, they must just built the shed part in the back. I think they had just built that. But it was amazing to me how he was able to just switch off like that. He probably already had a second, third locations already set up.
Like I said, in a while, doing pretty good. Y'all see, I still got my cowboy hat.
Boy, look at me.
Still got the cowboy hat. Anyway, back over here to this food.
I don't think it was hot out there at this time, because I wouldn't have been wearing a shirt like that.
I'm about to start plating this food because we're going to have some hungry people, as you see. But guys, yeah, serious business, guys. Please learn how to cook outdoors. All right, y'all. That's all I got to say. Y'all take care out there, and peace.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. That's what it was. I'll holler at y'all later.